Hello, it's Karen here, Kazina, and today I'm just going to do a little video of some stuff I've picked up over the last 3 or 4 weeks. I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm not working at the moment, so money's a bit tight for me, and this reflects itself in how I shop these days. I can't go into a game shop and just pick up a game for £15–20 like I used to do. Certainly can't buy any full price games at the moment, although I very rarely do actually. I hasten to add, it's not often I buy a game full price anyway. I usually let it go down to maybe £20 before I pick it up. So without any further ado, I'm just going to show you a few bits I've picked up the last, as I said, 3 or 4 weeks, and it's my kind of gaming on a budget really. So the first one I'm going to show you I picked up, I actually picked this up this afternoon. I popped into a second-hand shop somewhere in Rose Hill. If anyone lives in Surrey, they'll know what I'm talking about. And I found this little game here. It's called Grand Slam, and it's for the Mega Drive, and I paid £1 for that, so quite pleased to find that. I'm a big fan of tennis games on consoles. I'm particularly a fan of virtual tennis, but I do like a bit of top spin and centre court hard hitters, I think it's called. So I'm always willing to give any tennis game a go, and the fact that it's for the Mega Drive really pleases me. It's got the manual as well, so that's good, because sometimes when you find an older game you don't always find the manual, but manual's in there, so that's great. And the guy on the front is great. I don't know if you can see, I shall hold it there, but he's got a right mullet on him. It was made, I think, in I have to put my glasses on now, sorry. It was made in 1992, so that's probably why he is sporting a mullet. So that's the first game I picked up. Another game I picked up for the PS1 is Everybody's Golf 2. I'm really pleased to have found this. I was a big fan of Everybody's Golf, the first one, and I actually played it to death on the PSP of all things. In fact, of all the games I've owned for the PSP, Everybody's Golf is probably the most played game on my PSP. So the fact that I found Everybody's Golf 2 really made me happy, and I had a little go of this last night, and it's nice to know I've still got it, I can still do it, so I'll probably be sticking this one in again. So that's Everybody's Golf 2. And here's another one. I don't know if you can see here, my local game station is doing some games, 5 games for £5, and the Everybody's Golf one was part of it, so I picked up 5 games, and this one actually has 2 games on it. It's Tomorrow Never Dies and The World Is Not Enough. I've had a little go at them. I think The World Is Not Enough seems to be better than Tomorrow Never Dies, gameplay wise, but for £1, you know, hey, even if you get a couple of hours fun out of each game, it's worth a punt. Next one I found was Alien Trilogy. I was really pleased to find this because I do own this, but I only had the platinum version, and it didn't come with a manual, and this is the black label version, and it has a manual, and it's absolutely pristine. And I had a look at the disc on this, and apart from a bit of dust, there's near a mark on it, so pleased to find that. And then I found Tomb Raider. the first one that is, and it's in the nice double case. So that was another one that was part of my 5 for £5, and again it's in really good condition. And I don't know if you, yeah, as you can see here, it also for some reason came with an extra disc in it, a PlayStation 2 disc, which is actually a demo disc, and if memory serves me right, I think it's a demo that you got when you bought the PS2 originally. It's got a demo of Dark Cloud on it, Airblade, a few things like that, and the Dark Cloud demo is quite good. I don't own that game, so you get a good hour's worth of demo of Dark Cloud on there, so I was quite pleased. I've actually played the demo more than I've played this game. So anyway, that's Tomb Raider. Another game I picked up, and I paid a little bit more for this. I paid £5 for this, and it's Death Smiles, and it's the deluxe edition, and it comes with 3 discs, which is really good. The first disc is just there's about, I think there's about 6 versions of Death Smiles on this disc. It's a vertical shooter, by the way. Vertical, horizontal, vertical. The one that goes across anyway. Sorry, I've got having a mental block. It also comes with the original soundtrack, and it's got a desktop accessory which I haven't put in yet. I imagine it's I'm hoping it's some nice screensavers for my computer. So I paid a £5 for that, and I did have a go at this as well yesterday, and gosh, it's hard. These type of games always are quite hard, but I did manage to get through the first couple of stages, and I mean I was only playing it for about half an hour or so, so I will be giving this one another go. So that was Death Smiles. And then I paid, now this is for the PS2, and I also paid a little bit more for this as well. I paid £5 for this. Reason being, it's the Tomb Raider anniversary, but it's the collector's edition, and it comes with 3 discs, and it's got really nice artwork inside. If you open it up, there's some really nice artwork of Lara Croft and such like, and it's got some bonus stuff on it. So I thought, hey, so I guess those 2 were my bit of a splurge for me, because at the moment I'm not really paying more than £1 for anything, but I couldn't resist those 2, so I'll be tightening my belt this week, I think, until I get paid again. I also picked this one up in the game shop. It was 80p. Grand Tour Racing GTR 400. It's okay. I love racers. I really do enjoy racers. I love the Need for Speed series. I think Forza 3 was one of the best driving games I've ever played. I like things like Mario Kart. You know, basically I like most drivers, so I'm always willing to give them a go, and it was only 80p. I stuck this one in as well yesterday, and it's okay. It's not going to you know, change the world or anything, but it plays well. The handling's okay. I don't really like the look of the cars, if I was to be totally honest. They've all got these, are they called spoilers? You know those big bars at the back? Is that what you call a spoiler? Well, it's got those big things at the back of all the cars, and they look like they're kind of like some weird jet aeroplane that's going to take off. So that's one little caveat about this game. I don't like the look of the cars, but as a driving game for 80p, hey, it's not bad at all. And like I said, the handling's pretty good in this. It's not brutal to play. It's easy to pick up. So I will be playing this one again. Another one I've picked up is LA Rush. I've got this for the Xbox. I paid £1 for this. It's driving with a bit of a story. it's a kind of I did play this for a little bit. This guy, he's like a top dog of driving, and then it all gets taken away from him by some baddie, and then he has to start again from the bottom and work his way up driving wise. And it's okay, LA Rush. It's okay. It reminds me a bit of a Need for Speed game I actually played, that you drive around free roaming, and you stop at various places, and you can access different missions, and it's not bad at all, that. Then another one I picked up, I paid, oops, sorry, I just dropped something then. I paid £2 for this, and that's Metal Slug free for the Xbox, and I love Metal Slug. I find it very hard to play, but that doesn't stop me still playing it. And the artwork, I mean, I just look at the artwork on there. I just think the artwork's lovely. It's terrible, but I paid £2 just for the artwork. But no, it plays really well. I don't think this was the most popular of the Metal Slug games by any stretch of the imagination, and it couldn't be if I paid £2 for it. But it looks really well, and if you're a fan of this type of run and shoot type of game, it's a bit fast and frenetic, but if you like this sort of game, it's worth £2 of anybody's money. In fact, I saw this the other day on the PS2, exact same game, and it was £2 as well, so they must be quite easy to pick up at the moment. And I picked up this game here. This was in my local video shop for £1. Grand Theft Auto Liberty Stories. Well, you all know what Grand Theft Auto is, so you either like it or you don't. Initially, I wasn't a great fan of Grand Theft Auto. I found it all a bit tedious and overblown, and I didn't really know what the fuss is about. But I kind of got in it with San Andreas, and I really enjoyed that game. Still not a mad fan of the newer one on the Xbox. Oh, God forbid. I mean, I'll be struck down for saying that. But I have to say, I have changed my opinion of Grand Theft Auto, and I do enjoy it much more than I used to, and I'm certainly going to give this one a go. Another Bond game, Nightfire. It was £1. It's not very good, if I was to be totally honest, but hey, I thought I'd give it a go. Resident Evil Outbreak 2, or is it Outbreak File 2, another thing for £1. I do like Resident Evil. I loved Resident Evil 2, and I loved Resident Evil 4 in particular. However, I have to say, I have played this for a little bit, and I wouldn't recommend this personally. I don't think it plays very well. You run around sort of uncontrollably almost in this game, and it's not great. But there you go, it's Resident Evil. I thought I'd give it a go, but you can't win. Can't win them all. But I didn't like it personally. Another one I paid £1 for was Crusty Demons. It's a bike game, and I like this kind of bike game. I'm not a fan of bike sims, the real proper moto, whatchamacallit type games, but I do like dirt bike games and this kind of arcade biking, and it's not a bad game. I've enjoyed playing that. Another one for £1, James Pond, codename Robocop, COD. I used to have this on the Amiga, and I've mentioned this before. I'm not a great fan of platformers, mainly because I'm actually quite bad at them. I hold my hands up. I'm not very good at platformers. However, I always liked James Pond, and I enjoyed playing James Pond, so I was quite pleased to find that for the PS2, and it looks really nice. The colours are lovely, and it's quite easy to get into, even for a brutal platformer like me. It's pretty easy, so not bad. I'd recommend that one. And oh yeah, here's this was the last one I found of the 5 for £5, and I haven't actually put this in yet, and it's for the GameCube, and it's Die Hard Vendetta. I'm not sure how this plays, to be totally honest. As I said, I've not even stuck this in yet, but it looks okay, and I'm hoping it plays half decent. I do play my GameCube, and well, I can put these in the Wii as well, which is great. So you know, I do play GameCube games from time to time, so I'm certainly going to give that a go, and I'll let you know if it's any good. And lastly, oh yeah, this is what I dropped here. I also found 2 memory cards for the PS2 for £1 each. Always handy for me to have extra memory cards for the PS2, because I do own so many games for the PS2, so I like to have spare memory cards. I've got 3 out there at the moment, and they're getting pretty full, and I've only got one spare one, I think, so I was quite happy to find these 2. And this sounds really silly, but you know what I like to do with memory cards is, when you get them second hand, I love sticking them in to my PS2 and seeing what the saves are on there, and going, oh, they've got a save for that, or oh, I remember that game. Sounds really silly, but I quite like doing that, so I shall be having a look at those later. And totally unrelated, this is not a game at all, this is actually a video. I got the video collectors, well, it's a book and a video of the film Cinema Paradiso, and it's a special edition version, and it's by Giuseppe, I have to read it out because I can never say it properly, Giuseppe Tornatore. And I still have a video player. I obviously I can play DVDs, but I do have a video player in the bedroom, and I picked it up for £2 in a boot sale, the video player, and it's great because there's a local charity shop up the road from me, and they sell videos for 10p, and you can go into the, you know, you can pick up videos, and I've got loads of Disney ones that when my niece stays, she's always watching Disney. Actually, she's into Annie at the moment, but she likes Beauty and the Beast and Pinocchio and stuff like that, so it's great for my niece, but it's also great for me because you know, I can't afford to buy many DVDs at the moment, so I do pick up videos when I find them, and I paid £1 for this, and it's Cinema Paradiso, and seriously I would recommend it. It's an Italian film, it has subtitles, but please don't let that put you off. I'm sure you've all heard of it, but really, if you haven't seen it, I really highly recommend it. Basic story is, it's just this boy, he grows up in a small village in Italy, and he befriends a projectionist who shows films, I think once a week, and it's just about the relationship he has with this projectionist, and about him growing up, really. And I believe it's semi-autobiographical, I can't say it, but it's semi-autobiographical, I can't say the word, but anyway, it's, but what I'm trying to say is it's kind of based on his own upbringing, and it's a very warm, touching and magical film, and I highly recommend you checking out Cinema Paradiso. And you know what, he brought out another film not so long ago, I think a few years ago, and it's called An Unknown Woman, and it's nothing like this film, but it's brilliant as well. So you know, they're my 2 film recommendations. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this and some of the stuff I've picked up, and please feel free to comment. And it was a lovely sunny day today, but it's not so nice now. I'm just looking out, so I think when I finish this video I shall go and do a bit of gaming. Bye.